The screed for laying Ergon products is normally prepared with a mixture of water, cement and suitable aggregates. A fluidifying additive may be added if necessary. A polyethylene or PVC sheet laid on the bottom creates an effective barrier against vapor and damp rising from the ground. After setting up the leveling strips, spread the screed, breaking up any large lumps in the mixture manually and with the trowel. The screed should be roughly compressed, then leveled with a float. Along the walls and around the pillars, a compressible layer such as expanded polystyrene is useful. This, together with the PVC sheet on the bottom, is essential for a screed free from structural deformations such as settling, hygrometric shrinkage or thermal expansion. Using a float creates a better surface finish. Setting takes about a week for each centimetre of thickness of the screed. The use of quick-drying pre-packed mortars or binders reduces the drying time. NB. Too much water in the cement and sand mixture should be avoided, as this means a longer setting time plus the risk of cracks due to excessive shrinkage during drying. The preparation of a smoothing, self-leveling mixture is advisable when the screed has an irregular surface, is not high enough, or is not sufficiently smooth and flat. If the screed surface is very porous or dusty, before using the smoothing compound, apply a suitable primer to fix the dust and even out the absorption of the substrate. Spread a single coat of the self-leveling smoothing compound with a large smooth trowel or a float. When there are air bubbles trapped in the mixture during mixing, use a bubble breaker roller to improve smoothness of the surface finish. NB. Too much water in the mixture alters the technical characteristics of the self-leveling compound and may cause marks to appear on the surface. Prepare the adhesive using the amount of water recommended by the manufacturer. Before laying on the screed, check the consistency. For a good adhesion, first spread a thin layer of adhesive on the substrate using the smooth side of the trowel. Then immediately apply the thickness required of adhesive using a notched trowel, suitable for the type and size of the tiles. The size of the trowel must wet the back of the tiles perfectly. When the tiles are large, a wide notched trowel is recommended. A double spreading of adhesive is essential for laying large sizes, exterior paving, and in areas with heavy foot traffic to ensure perfect cohesion between the screed and the tiles and avoid empty spaces which may damage the technical characteristics of the flooring. For ordinary situations, an extra strong adhesive with normal setting time is recommended. A quick setting, extra strong adhesive is advised for the tiling where a prompt commissioning is required, for example in shopping centres, airports or shops. A flexible or highly flexible type of adhesive is necessary for large surfaces, flexible substrates or exterior tiling. Level the tiles to avoid unevenness. Lay the tiles spaced using the special spacers to lower the risk of movement due to shrinking and to keep the joints even. NB. Without the double spreading, there is only partial adhesion between the screed and the tile, and this considerably reduces the resistance to heavy traffic. In the case of exterior laying, imperfect adhesion may cause breaking or unsticking due to frost. Choose the grout according to the size of the joint and the type of use of the flooring. Cement-based grout is recommended for residential and commercial use, while epoxy grout is advised for industrial use, for example in food areas and in laboratories. Prepare the grout following the manufacturer's instructions, then spread it evenly, avoiding empty spaces or unevenness over the whole tiled surface with a rubber trowel or float. Remove excess grout while the mixture is still fresh, moving the float or trowel diagonally across the tiles. If epoxy grout is used, clearing must be done with a Scotch-Brite pad, then a hard cellulose sponge before the product begins to harden. Do not leave any trace of epoxy grout on the tiles. Cement-based grout is cleaned when the product loses its elasticity and becomes opaque, using a hard cellulose sponge diagonally across the joints. If the cement grout is partially hardened, a Scotch-Brite pad may be used for cleaning. NB. If the cement-based grout has not been cleaned correctly when it was laid, an acid pad in powder or liquid form can be used to remove the residues. To clean, wet the tiles thoroughly with water, add the acid and leave it to work for about 10 minutes. Emulsify with a Scotch-Brite pad, clean any difficult spots on the tile surface with a scraper, then rinse well to remove all traces of acid. This treatment should be done 10 days after the grouting.